Todd Ault. It is Risk On, the 59th show.
Yes.
It's April 26th. Tesla earnings in the house today. For full disclosure, I'm short Tesla at 738.20. I also wrote the 747.5 calls, so I am short Tesla, expecting it to sell off on the news. The news should be great. I'm hearing actually that it is coming in good. But I think it's buying the rumor, selling the news. NAKD, huge rally in NAKD, the stock, as they got approval, right, Jason, for
Bendon.
We're going to cover that later in the show for sure, as it is a very clear move today. What was the actual final move in NAKD today?
It's actually very busy today. Bear with us 1 second. We're trying to disseminate all this information.
Let me
NAKD brand closed up 29% to 0.7360. It's down slightly, down 2% after hours.
I saw it even higher than that.
Yeah, high of day was 0.7498.
Right,
Call
so
it 75.
that had a big move.
Hey, 75.
And we would normally cover a stock sort of under $1. We have a reason to pay attention to it, as everyone probably knows through some filings. Obviously, we can't comment on our position in NAKD. We would never do that. But we can comment on the fact that they are selling off a division and have a ton of cash. Whenever you have a stock with that much cash, you got to pay attention to it.
Yes.
And I think they're going to do something, so I keep following it. Got Tesla today, United Technologies today, their general meeting after the close today. Public storage, these are big earnings today. But for the week, you see things, I think Microsoft, right, is one day. Want to kind of cover that. There's some big numbers tomorrow, I believe. Microsoft, Alphabet, which is Google, Visa, Novartis, Wells Fargo, Eli Lilly, Texas Instruments, United Parcel Service, Citicorp, Amgen,
Huge.
Starbucks, Charter, IBM, United Technologies, General Electric tomorrow. Wow.
It's huge.
3M, HSBC, AMD, big number, Stryker, Fiserv, Mondelez. I mean, geez, tomorrow is a huge day. Wow, I got a little squeaky there.
It's massive. It's 65% of the
Apple
S&P.
on Wednesday, Facebook, Qualcomm, Boeing, a large position. We're long a Boeing, for full disclosure. We've been long for months. Shopify, Sony, Glaxo, ServiceNow. It is another huge day. CME Group, Moderna.
Wow.
They'll be reporting. Or is that the annual meeting? No, that's the annual meeting for them.
Yep.
On Thursday, you got Amazon, Samsung, MasterCard, Industrial Commercial Bank of China, Comcast. These are big numbers. Merck, McDonald's, Bank of Bristol Myers, Shell. Wow. Caterpillar, Goldman Sachs, American Tower. Actually, no. Goldman Sachs, that's their annual meeting. I always get this wrong when I read this way. And then I think that's it. I don't think that, that's it. For the week, it's a big week, right?
Yeah, it's like the first time in history where like the top 7 market caps on the exchange are reporting during the same week.
Well, it seems like we got a lot going on there. Let's go right to the market and where you see the market.
We're watching Tesla right now. Just to let you know, we took on a position with Tesla short, and we're watching that right now. The market, actually, the Dow finished down today, 33,981. The NASDAQ was up 121 to 14,138. The S&P was up 7, 41.87. Bitcoin rallied 53,840 at the time we went on air, and Ethereum actually touched 2,500 today, I believe, 24.83 at the time we went on air. Oil was 65.11 for 1 barrel, down 31 cents. Gold, 17.80, up $3 an ounce. Silver's up 16 cents an ounce. And the big elephant in the room, copper, $4.44, up 10 cents. We have a position in FCX, full disclosure. Copper's getting ready to bust the all-time high per pound. We have the historical chart ready. We're going to talk about copper a little bit later on.
I feel the need to cover a little Tesla.
Yeah.
What would you do here? This thing's the great earnings, selling the rumor. I don't know. It's a
lot of volume right now. It's kind of trying to pick a way to go here. I wouldn't bet against the 1 minute chart is looking very bullish. I wouldn't bet against the Tesla raving fans here.
I'm going to cover a little bit at 7:30 for full disclosure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Did you have a good weekend?
Excellent weekend.
I had a little bit of a crazy weekend. Part of it was with you.
Yeah. We played some casino games.
What did we play?
We played Hold'em and Blackjack.
We did.
Yes. And
It's a strange thing. Ever since I've moved to Vegas, it feels like I have more time, and I realize, Skyla, I don't know how this treats you. Can we go to that split screen, me, you, and Skyla? Let's do that. Can we do that? Oh, that's cool. Love that split screen. So I live in a house where it's a pretty big house. I live in a pretty big house, but everything's kind of, for me, is on the first floor except the game room's on the second floor. The office is across the street, kind of, right, pretty close. And in Vegas, it seems like everything's pretty easy to get to.
Yeah, I would say like 15, maybe 20 minutes.
Everything,
max,
like your house is 14 minutes away.
Right.
Great restaurants are like within 20 minutes, 15 minutes of each other.
I'd cover a little more right here. I'm sorry. I'm watching this this candle here.
The freeway is very, very open. And do I feel suddenly like I have more time? It's more organized. And I can't tell whether it's COVID I'm effectively back to work, whereas before I was working from home. I don't have COVID. I'm vaccinated, by the way. I'm having a little cough there.
It's dry here.
Yeah,
you know that.
for sure. There's no question. But I'm really enjoying the fact that I can take my time, think about things here. You know, I was telling someone, talk about risk on when you live in Orange County. Every time I wanted to have a dinner in Los Angeles, it was an hour and a half drive for the dinner. If the dinner was 2.5 hours, you'd drive back an hour and a half to 2 hours. If there was traffic, you'd have a 6-hour day. You'd blow half a day. You'd blow part of your day.
Yeah,
Horrible.
for sure.
And then the stress level driving.
Oh my God,
dude! How did you do it?
So it's
Traffic is
freaking me out because I
terrible
told you, like,
Right.
we wake up on a Saturday and I have my normal appointment, and then I text you like at 11 o'clock. You're like, yeah, let's go to the casino.
Yeah.
Nah, let's go here. Let's go shooting. Let's go to the. So it's a totally different culture.
There's so
Or
much
am I
to
just
do,
am I
too.
just thinking it's totally different?
No, you know how easy it is to get around here.
Yeah.
I mean, I came from South Florida, which has its own traffic.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
LA traffic, but pretty solid traffic. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, that's some solid traffic, especially during the snowbird season in the winter. But Vegas, except the weekends, during the week, Vegas is a breeze. I mean, it is so easy to get around. During the weekends, most of the
Get
strip.
a little busy.
Yeah, a little busy.
Hey, did we cover the Dow already?
Yeah, we covered all the indicators. And
Gold, for sure?
Yeah, we're watching in live time here on
What do you think of BTH? I mean, was printing 47 over the weekend.
Wait, what is it?
A BTC.
Oh, yeah, Bitcoin, yeah. Yeah, from 40.
Trying to avoid saying it. He tells us we get all kinds of grief in terms of monetization.
Oh, really?
It's okay. Doesn't worry about it.
Okay. Anyway.
So Bitcoin, it got crushed over the weekend.
Yeah.
I saw it at 47 something, right?
Ethereum came back quickly. It feels like Bitcoin was lagging. It's kind of like silver leads the way, and then gold is right behind it. It feels like Ethereum is getting a little bit heavy, but Bitcoin has a little more value in it right now. I know that's weird to say, but the ratio of Ethereum to Bitcoin has shrunk to around 21 Ethereum to equal 1 Bitcoin. So just keep an eye on that ratio. It's kind of an interesting thing to track. At most of the time when we've been following these two, the ratio has been 30 Ethereum to equal 1 Bitcoin. Well, now we're down to 21. And that's a similar thing I like to follow with silver and gold. The gold to silver ratio, it's usually, historically, it's been around 16 to 32-ish ounces of silver to equal 1 ounce of gold. Now it's 69 ounces of silver to equal 1 ounce of gold. Well, just speaking from a macro metal factual real life scenario, gold and silver is actually, let me just make sure. I just did some research on this. I don't want to get this wrong for you folks, but it's pretty amazing when I tell you this information. Silver is
Full
pulled.
disclosure. Look at this. I did not push extended order,
Oh.
so I didn't get filled at 7:30.
And then it went
I
to
just
7
got filled for 500 cover short at 7:27.
Okay.
So for full disclosure, I told you I was short Tesla. I've covered 500 of the 1,200 I was short. Plus,
Right.
I wrote 10 calls against it. And the 747 calls for $23.
So the misclick was in our favor.
The misclick was in our favor.
Awesome.
That's not usually the case.
One more thing on silver gold, because I want to explain this to you. Silver is pulled out of the Earth's crust by miners at a ratio of 9 to 1 versus gold. Yet, The ratio of silver to gold is 69 to 1. Do you guys see the value there? So annual silver mining is about 1 billion ounces. So even at $30 silver, which is what it is about right now if you try to buy it, even though on paper it's around 25 or 26, even at $30 an ounce, the annual silver market cap is just a tiny sector at 30 billion market cap. So just think about that. So yeah, the historic gold to silver ratio is 16 to 1. And now it's 69 to 1. The math doesn't add up. That means there's tons of paper shorts. There's lots of manipulation, in my opinion. You can see it. The math doesn't lie. So therefore, I think silver is undervalued, and that's why I love silver. And also, I love copper because
You've been a fan of silver. I literally, I think, as long as I've known you.
yeah, I'm a bit of a metals bug. Don't hold that against me. But so yeah, there you have it. I've just kind of related the metals market to the crypto market in terms of ratios.
Let's get to Tesla real quickly. If we could pull up the screen, Nick. This thing's fallen in the aftermarket 727. I just covered there. Got lucky. Why did I short the stock? The mentality by be shorting Tesla. I want to be clear with everyone. This is an incredibly short-term
look at
trade. What? Yeah.
The new studio. I'm
So
still
cool.
just
Yeah.
love it, yeah.
Exactly. Can you see it?
Yeah, for sure.
Incredibly short-term trade. I thought that it had run up ahead of earnings, and I thought earnings were going to be wonderful, right? And earnings were, they were great.
Yeah, they were-
Boom. Great earnings, right?
Yes.
But the point gets to be when you have the kind of market cap they have, what's the next catalyst? This is the models have to be adjusted. It has an enormous market cap, and and I've been telling people who've been watching the show, we're episode 59 for the last 9 episodes. I've been saying that I'm nervous about the market in May and June.
Right.
So not there's anything wrong with Tesla, but just that I thought there was an opportunity for a Tesla to sell off on great news. That always confuses people, right?
Of course.
You saw a naked sell off on what was good news about them raising a lot of capital, but then people were like, well, maybe there's too many shares outstanding. Let's sell this thing before we buy it, right?
Right.
And then now they sold off pretty hard ahead of the news.
Correct.
And they got approval to sell a division, right?
Yeah, Bendon. So
Right. So that may be, the scenario bond rumor selling news can work in both directions. Tesla 725.42 in the aftermarket, which would not put it down that big. I mean, it closes 738. That's about down, about 13 points in the aftermarket, which for Tesla is like a trade.
yeah,
right?
that's
kind
nothing.
of a non-event for Tesla.
I'm not being rude here. I'm just kind of looking at the after hours, so bear with me. Sorry about that, folks. I'm looking down at my phone. It's usually for a really good reason. I'm not
Right.
ignoring you guys.
Let's go to ammo. For full disclosure on ammo, pull up this chart. Continues to be trade well. I'm incredibly disappointed that gunbroker.com has not been announced. For full disclosure, we sold around 23,000 shares today, leaving our position somewhere we believe around 770,000 shares. We're still bullish, but it's April 26th. Where's the gunbroker.com announcement? I'm disappointed. I'm not going to lie that they haven't announced this deal. They put out an LOI 30 days after they put out an LOI, and then 30 days later they did an offering, and the LOI was back in was it in March?
March 13th.
Right.
No, sorry.
April was February.
It was February, and then the offering was March 13th. Yes.
So they put in an LOI in February. They did an offering in March at $5, and here we are, March, April, May. Going to be May, and they haven't announced this deal. So
you got Lake Street, Zeke, and of course the one who did the capital raise.
it was
Your local folks.
yeah,
over
Roth
there.
Capital.
Yeah, they all
right.
slapped a $9 target on it. By the way.
Yeah, they all universally are lemmings and go together. And,
Yeah.
Ooh, move over. No, you move over. I'll go to 9. What are you going to do? I'll go to 9. It's an embarrassment.
The same low volume, though, as far as I'm looking at price action and today's trading based on the market, 1.4 million traded in shares. And then if you dig a little bit deeper on POW, and then we'll move on. POW today had an inflow and outflow ratio of about even. The buys are a little bit more than the sells.
Nick, let's go to the 5-day. 5-day, it's up 68 cents. It's up 10.29%. It's 7:30 in the aftermarket. You have nothing to complain about other than And I'm not complaining other than I'd like to see the gunbroker.com announcement happen. Let's go to the next one, Clean Spark. Let's pull this up. We talked about this forever.
Yeah.
Up $1.92. We averaged down a little bit. We actually took some Clean Spark off today. We're looking to re-enter it a little bit lower if crypto pulls back.
It's more than just crypto too. Compared to like Riot or Mara.
Sure.
They bought a solar company. They have the microgrid business that they just released 16 million in revenue. So they have other avenues of revenue sources as far as streams go. So they just happen to have a data center that has really nice.
I want to go to the
utility costs.
5-day on Freeport McMoran. Listen, Jason's been a massive bull on copper. In the last 5 days, the stock's up $2. In the last day, I think it's up $2.51. We have traded this stock. Jason wants to be long. I'm not going to lie. He wants us to hold a position. It's been difficult. There's some difficult communication with him and I on this topic about what we would have in copper. But there's no question that Jason loves the copper business right now where it is and how well copper's doing. This has been a winner for us so far. And congratulations to Jason on that one.
Next to the copper, yeah.
We're going to go to that
here's
copper
the all-time chart, guys and gals.
Let's look at this copper chart. And is that the
That's
highest it's
all
ever
time.
traded?
Yeah, it's 3 pennies below the all-time high, I believe.
Yeah, Jason's looking at kind of a global breakout on. I never understood this. If you look at the chart to the right, can you pull the chart back up? Is lithium, is that quoted in pounds, 90,000 a pound, or what does that mean?
Oh, that's a good question.
I never understood what 90,000 lithium means. 1.5 million, 1,500 soybeans.
Let's find out.
Yeah. Anyways, so copper is at $4.44.75. Well, that's probably an all-time high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, pretty close there.
It's pretty close.
And so Jason continues to be bullish on copper. I understand. So let's go to the triple Qs. They're down in the aftermarket. Triple Qs. We are short, for full disclosure. We are short the triple Qs, and we remain short because we think the market's going to roll over. We are also short the S triple Qs by buying them. So to be clear on the S triple Qs, we bought the S triple Qs because we want to be short. So a long position in the S triple Qs means you're betting 3 times your money that the triple Qs will go down. Don't mean to cause confusion for those people who are home gamers and they're part-time at it. Let's go back to Tesla real quick. 726 in the aftermarket. Tesla is down $12.20. So, Jason, anything before we get to Naked Brands?
I think that's per kilogram on lithium, by the way.
Is it per kilogram?
Yeah, I believe so.
No, so that's
I believe that's how it's...
$90,000 per kilogram?
Yeah, I think that's how it's laid out.
A kilo.
Yeah, per
Is
kilogram.
a kilogram a kilo?
Yeah.
No. Is there how many kilograms in a kilo?
1,000. Or 1,000... a kilogram is the
All right,
same
we'll
as a
investigate.
kilo.
We don't need to investigate it on air. But clearly, hey, it's Todd Ault. This is Jason Bartholomew. Thanks for tuning in this weekend. If you were on iHeartRadio app, you probably checked us out on the Patriot Network. We're on at 1 p.m. on KEIB 1150 Los Angeles and Orange County. We are on every Sunday, and you can check out the show. If you go to Risk On Sundays, they'll have Risk On Recap. And I learned this morning at breakfast we're going to have Risk On Rewind. Nobody is more excited than me to cover all the times I talked about Naked or POWW or short to triple Qs.
POW.
Come on, man. POWW, right, dude. This is our...
We're gonna
this
be
Risk On Rewind.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that.
The rewind.
And this is apparently going to cover all the times we talked about a stock, like the historical part of what we talk about.
I mean, you could do one show a rewind on POW. I mean, probably.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, the whole show could be POW.
Probably.
POWW. So once again, obviously, this is Risk On. Here we talk about stocks, poker, Bitcoin. We profile certain companies. I'm Todd Ault, Executive Chairman of DPW, the symbol DPW, Ault Global Holdings on the New York American. This is Jason Bartholomew, my partner in crime. He is a handicapper, a poker player, and a pretty good blackjack player,
Dude,
too.
anything it takes not to get a real job, that's what I'm about.
Yeah, you are
Is
about
that okay?
not having the real job. Skyla, do you think you have a real job?
Yeah.
Skyla, speak up.
Yeah.
What did you do this
correct.
weekend? Because I know you had some extracurricular activities, had some friends in the house. I saw
did.
you at sushi on Friday night and thought that I was at a strip club. I mean, a party place.
So we dressed
what
nice
was
'cause
going
we
on
thought we
with
were
you
going
guys?
somewhere else.
What-
then we ended up going there.
What'd you guys do this weekend?
Well, we went golfing on Saturday. It was really windy. It was not the best day to go golfing, but it was really fun because we were like the only people on the whole course. There was 2 people behind us, but that was it. It was fun. And
Did
then,
Madison go golfing too?
Yeah, Brody, Madison, Roland, and I all
Nice.
went.
Nice.
Golfing,
Who won?
yeah.
Who won?
What course?
We were not keeping score.
What course?
Um,
Did Madison wear what she had on
Oh my
golfing or no?
no, she did not wear what she
Okay.
had on golfing.
Were you guys there?
I don't
for
know
that
what
sushi dinner?
No.
Club
Oh.
at Sunrise. I think that's what
No,
it
you
was
were there.
called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you were at dinner
that's why
on
I laughed,
Friday.
if
Yeah.
that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Saturday night we went to Gordon Ramsay Burger, which was really good.
Not overrated, huh? I thought it was overrated, no?
I mean, no, it was pretty good. They had really good truffle Parmesan fries with like an aioli dip. It was really good.
Nice.
So, Skyla, I thought as part of a new segment,
Mm-hmm.
we would start having you cover restaurants.
Oh yeah, I eat a
Yeah,
lot.
because as Risk On obviously is in Vegas, there's a lot of things to do
There's
here.
a lot of good
And there
food
is
here.
Risk On included in this, and let me explain to you why.
Oh,
and that
boy.
is, I went to a place called Mama Bird's. Now,
which I
can't-
recommended.
I cannot describe how good this place is. It is not possible to describe how good the grilled cheese.
I saw the pictures.
And what is it? Grilled cheese and brisket sandwich with pimento cheese.
Yeah.
And by the way, you guys know I never miss a meal. Or how amazing the everything biscuit sandwich is with egg and bacon. Cheese grit. This place is incredible. It's
Yeah.
called Mama Bird's.
Mama Bird.
Be
Southern
prepared
Kitchen.
for a wait, not to wait to sit, but I got sat and then had to wait 40 minutes for my food.
That's
They
It's
have
good
incredible
quality,
chicken
though.
sandwiches. I'm going to take you there for lunch today.
yeah. Let's go.
It's unimaginable. I happen to know the owner's daughter, Nicole. Shout out to Nicole.
Wow, look at Tesla. I'm sorry, guys. This is nice.
What's
nice
it at?
Yeah, did
Nice
you hear?
read,
Wait,
722.
hold on.
What'd you say?
Roland said there was a news that Tesla generated
Yeah, we got
101
that.
million. You got that part?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where they sell the news. People
Hey,
take
for everyone
profit.
watching in the chat, thank you so much for joining.
We haven't even seen the chat yet. What's going on?
I know,
here?
it's
The
like
chat's
the-
going crazy. We have
chat's a little
69
crazy.
Why do we
people.
not? I can't even.
So let's take questions.
Papa Gorilla's restaurant. We got to get some food.
Well,
from
I know
him.
we got to do that. He knows we're big on food here,
Yeah.
right? What we need to do is cover why they think Naked had a move today. I'd like to poll the audience before I get into it.
All right.
Because I quite frankly don't get why there was such a big move in Naked. But let's do that right now. Let's get started. Well, I can't even read this.
Yeah, it's going good.
Okay, 1 kilogram is around 30 ounces.
Yeah.
I love truffle fries. Anna, Naked Ape said.
You know, the shorts were embedded.
Con,
Shorts were
bring
embedded.
Roland in the studio. I wouldn't mind bringing Roland in the studio.
Who said that?
Someone said, Robbie said bring Roland in the
Oh,
studio.
Mama, how about Papa?
Skyla,
says
hi.
Anna. I like
Mama, how
that.
about Papa? Yeah, for sure. Okay, can I get any comments from you about why? I mean, I said this earlier. The Naked Army, which appears to be,
Look at the name.
what does that say?
Limp Leg 190.
Come on, Milton. I'm on the pee break at the office.
He's trying to get some intel while
Oh.
he stepped away from
that
the
was
office.
when we weren't on yet, and he's like, "Come on, I'm
Oh,
on a pee
got
break."
it.
Oh.
Got it. Pee break. I'll just go to the chart, and I really want comments from the audience. But Jason, I know you have your own commentary
Right.
about this.
Let's hear them. What do they have
Let's
to say?
let's pull up the chart real quickly here. So here we have Naked Brands. I'm gonna go a little further back and say
Oh, get back to the chat.
this is a peak at $1.65, and then here you see, Jason, how much have they really raised? Because this is not a big retracement from the year-to-date highs.
What'd they raise? $250 million plus
Right.
the Bendon at capital? Is that what I'm
But
getting?
what I'm noticing here is on the 1 month, this thing's back to 75. Look at this entire gap it filled. You'd like to see, if you were a believer in this move, although, what was the volume like? Can you check it out, Jason?
216 million shares. And the average daily volume for the past 3 months was 168.
So it was above the,
Yep.
so
50 million above
50
average.
million above average shares. You'd like to see it kind of move sideways from here and sort of maintain that sort of above. What level do you think it has to maintain above to be credible here in terms of a move?
Honestly, the 200 moving average on the
I mean, look at the 5-day. Look
see
at the
here.
5-day.
It's
Can you pull that up, Nick? The 5-day.
look at it bounced off the daily, Todd. Or I'm sorry, it bounced off the 200, which was at wow, it bounced off the 200 days ago. Dude, this looks good for a reversal. That's the daily.
It does look like a 200-day reversal. Can anyone comment at all what they think that the division that they're going to sell is worth? Do we know? The divestiture of Bendon.
Probably 130.
Yeah, so this puts them in a position where they have an enormous amount of cash.
Uh-huh.
I don't, there's a point in time where you believe they're going to do something with that. What?
Anna, she's overseas. Thank you, Anna.
Well, for waking up? I
Yeah,
woke
it's
up
probably like 3 in the morning.
3
over
hours to
there.
watch you guys there.
Yeah, thank you.
Anna, where do you live?
Oh, the hedge manipulation story per poster, not me. Somebody said that.
Yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on a manipulative story here.
I mean, we're looking at the short. If you go to nakedshortreport.com, you can see that they've been in and out of this thing heavily. Anything over 30% short.
How short are they now?
Yesterday, they 26 million shares. Yesterday, 56% short volume. So there's a squeeze from today with the volume that
You
came
think
in.
part of this may have been a squeeze?
Yeah, for sure. Today it was.
We'll see. I know that they did a deal. They raised money.
Germany. Oh no. Anna is amazing. I think Anna's a moderator in the
She
Naked
says
Army.
Frankfurt, Germany.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hard to follow. I mean, obviously, I can't comment on our position and won't comment. I believe I'm specifically told no comments. I'm not allowed to do that. What I can comment on is they have a strategy of raising capital to make a big acquisition.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of see them as like a public SPAC now. And so the excitement will probably come up when they find a target, right?
Which, if we had to speculate in the chat, what would you guys think that they would deploy the capital to acquire? Where would they put it?
Yeah.
Let me see some.
I don't
feedback.
agree with people. I've heard them talk about
Victoria's
Yeah, I don't think
Secret?
so. I think it's going to be something, maybe a big, something more bigger. And not that Victoria's Secret isn't big, but maybe they want to be a fashion retail.
What about like Express?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me look at them.
I don't know. Isn't Express a part of Limited?
They used to be. I don't think
Were they
they're-
spun out?
Yeah,
Listen, stay tuned. We're going to pay attention to this story.
that's 150 million market cap.
We're going to pay attention to this story.
Somebody said Guess. That's a good
I could
guess.
see Guess. I mean, that's an old line brand. I could see them trying to get specialized in. I saw that B. Riley bought into BB.
Oh,
And
yeah,
and they
BB.
made BB a really online exclusive. Have you followed BB at all? You shop there at all, Skyla?
No, I've never shopped there.
Huh?
Never.
Where did I take you shopping? Pink.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a Victoria's Secret brand, right? Pink. Huh?
Forever 21.
Didn't they
I haven't
go,
shopped there in years.
Didn't they go
when I
bankrupt?
was younger. I
Since
did.
you were what, like 15?
Didn't they go bankrupt?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I think that. So I don't really know what they're going to do with the money, but you got to think that Naked Brands is going to do something with that money.
Right.
And if you were short, you could wake up one day. I mean, imagine waking up one day you're short, and they buy some big brand, and then you have to cover, and you get walloped, right?
Right.
So I want to read some of the comments.
I mean, they're going straight e-commerce.
Right.
Chico's Forever 65. Abercrombie.
Forever 65,
That's
Abercrombie
great.
and
Forever
Fitch.
65.
Milton is long and that's AOS ready to strong e-commerce. Buy a Kardashian. That may make sense. Buy a Kardashian. But I want to understand why people are long this.
Yeah, right. Access Denied said all e-commerce doesn't cost $270 million. Right, that's a good point.
Well, no, if they want money to be able to build an e-commerce brand.
Yeah, but how much could that really cost? $250 million?
Well, yeah, if you want to build a big brand like Fashion Nova.
I mean, look at what Pets...
Hey, maybe they'll buy Fashion Nova.
Maybe.
That's a
It's-
big brand.
Hey, what's the brand you always tell us about?
Zaffle.
Zaffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with him on. You don't need $270 million to buy Zaffle.
Or $270 million, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
Right.
a lot.
But if you're gonna buy out somebody, you want to pay them cash and not issue shares.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get this story. I
It's
think
like-
the Naked Army's smarter than me on this. I think they're smarter than us.
Look what Jeff Bombshell put.
What did he put?
It's like fashion.
Oh, Jeff, you're a smart ass.
What a troll.
You're trolling me, Jeff. That's not very nice of you. That failed. It's like fashion failed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dude, you have to have some failures in order to have success. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just the way it is.
He's this guy. Oh, is his actual code word access denied? Is
Yeah,
that who
that's
he
his
is?
screen name.
He says Victoria's Secret for sale for $2 billion. Jeff Bombshell. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He literally trolled me. Thanks, Jeff.
$2 billion for Victoria's Secret?
I think the Naked Army knows more than me. I'd like to hear from them. Josh, how do we get the Naked Army to tell us more about what they think?
Well, we've got Armada.
They're smarter than us.
Armada Trading needs to come on and ask. They've got some questions, I think, Josh. They're gonna.
Hey, Josh, is it possible that we could get Armada Trading on? I saw him do a video.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
A YouTube channel. Why can't we just get him on a Zoom and Zoom him in live like we do with you?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Hey, guys, give your questions to Armada Trading. This is not. I want to be clear. I don't know Armada Trading. I'm not pitching that he's the guy or not the guy.
No.
But join whatever he's got going, and let him know your questions. We're going to bring him on live.
Yeah, Armada's on the. He's across the pond too. I think he's from the UK. So we got to line
I
up
want
the
to get
times.
all the questions we can together for Naked, and figure this story out. I mean, it's an interesting story, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's traded great today.
Yeah, it really.
What
did.
would you do hypothetically? What would you be doing right now? I mean,
Oh,
if you saw this move off the bottom,
Yeah.
this is a huge move. Let's go back to the chart, Nick.
No, I talked about it theoretically.
this is
Friday.
a big chart.
Yeah,
Oh my
Friday I would
God.
be hodl,
Hodl?
hold on for dear life. Diamond hands.
By the
all
way, is
the
that
above.
what that means? Is hodl mean hold on for dear life?
Yeah, that was before diamond hands.
Hold on.
For dear life. Just ignore the 4. Hold on for dear life. Hodl.
That means okay.
That means we're not going anywhere. Theoretically.
That's what that would mean.
Hypothetically.
if you were holding.
Friday I said the same thing.
Right.
For-
You
yeah.
said hypothetically.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. Let's check out Armada Trading. We're going to get them on.
Yeah,
get all
Armada's
the
in.
questions in.
Crypto Joe
Crypto
with
Joe,
the random $5 super
hyping us
chat.
up for $5.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, I think that we covered this session. It was nothing. Listen, the chart looks amazing the last 5 days. When you have that much cash, you can do a lot of damage. They're probably up to something, in my opinion.
We didn't talk about this though. Listen, so we have the compliance situation. They need to get to the dollar threshold.
That's coming up soon, right?
Okay. Yeah. So we have 180 days. Somebody tell me when that expires in the chat. That's definitely an issue that they have to
But
address.
I don't think they've started that yet.
Did they get the compliance letter yet?
I don't think they've published the compliance letter
Okay.
yet.
So we have generally we would have 6 months from that.
Right. I don't think that they have got a letter yet where they've said they've got a letter and they've got to cover.
Okay.
Or, excuse me, they got to deal with that, right?
So
So 720 down $18 a share on Tesla. I think I'm just going to cover.
Yeah,
I think I
that's-
should just cover.
bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered.
Right. So just cover the rest of the position.
Thank you.
And thank you for the 18 points
Yes, thank you.
of being short Tesla.
Beautiful.
Now, I don't recommend for all you home gamers at home that you do that. I filled it. Look at now. Just want to say for the record, I don't know if so. Those. How do I? Okay, let's do this for the. There you go. So you can verify that.
There's the number.
Tesla, $16,531
$16,000 short.
Oh, I probably can't really zoom in on that, can I?
We need a handheld camera.
Is there a way
or
to like
something.
go ooh and show the what I made?
You can bring it in
Because I
here.
like full disclosure what I made today on
Brett.
things.
Brett, what are you laughing at? That's not possible.
We had a rip roaring day, except for the.
Todd, just walk it over to the camera.
Oh, can I get up and walk it? Oh, that would be embarrassing.
No, why? Did you see Torch? Look at Pow.
Yeah, Torch.
Pow's a monster.
Torch had Pow added to this account 92. That was a big day today.
God, that's
Big day.
nice. Wait, let me catch up to the chat here.
Milton Todd, you want nice moderate analysis. Also look at 3D analysis on Reddit.
Okay.
Okay, we'll definitely do that. Access denied for sure. The 30 days expired today. GME Hey.
Oh.
He's saying there's news on GME. Did they complete their ATM?
At 157 average?
Really?
Let me
Wow.
just go
Thank
to
you
that.
for the chart. Is that Mark Low Dollar Bull?
Mark is on it, doggone
Mark, what's up with you, baby?
it. Let's see what we got.
Oh, wow. That's a big deal.
Let me see here. What's the after hours? Oh, after hours is
Oh,
ripping.
181 is
ripping
ripping,
faces.
dude. Ripping faces.
Shorty's
off of that
getting
deal.
smoked
Yeah,
right now. I
that's,
love when Shorty gets smoked.
Hey, you know, one thing that Naked did differently than they did is they raised capital from hedge funds.
Yep.
They raised capital from certain people.
Wow.
Hey, they raised capital from people. You know that, right? Naked did.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they raised the capital, and
Yep.
they got it out of the way very quickly.
Yes.
They ripped off the Band-Aid,
Yes.
right? Whereas,
Yep.
but it looks like, I mean, I don't know the news here, but you got, here we go. You got, let's go to the chart. You got GameStop up
Wow.
1775 in the current market, and then in the aftermarket up an additional 14 or 8.3%. GameStop's ripping.
Hey, look at this. Watch,
All in this weekly GameStop calls.
watch YOLO calls for GME. Also, KOSS Sympathy Runner After Hours. KOSS Tiny
Oh,
Float.
I had with the third DrunkTerran.
Yeah.
I had dinner with him last week.
Right.
Good looking guy.
Yeah.
Young, beautiful family.
Yep.
Smart. He's going to be a player. He runs a $40 million business that he runs with his dad, and his dad flat out said that he flat out said his dad said he was going to inherit the business and continue to run it. I liked his dad. His dad was a family man and committed to his family. He said, "I don't care about making money. I care about making sure that I can take care of my family."
And he literally
those guys
just,
of you who see this DrunkTerran guy, pay attention to him. Follow him on his channel. He runs a $40 million business. I happen to do business with him. I'm very impressed with the young man. He was very smart. It was interesting to see that sometimes he was pulling up stuff on the web that his father didn't quite know, but his father's smart.
Yeah.
So he challenged him pretty hard.
For sure.
So he has to be. He's challenged by his dad. I'm sure his dad holds him accountable. But I take it that guy's going to be very successful. I understand.
Should we be
and I
long
don't know
some
how
GME here?
I don't know how he'd feel about this, but I understand that he beats a lot of people on pricing for laptops.
Should we give him a shout out?
I don't know. Let's talk to him.
Can we?
We'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we could do a deal
Ask
with
him now. Can we do shout out? Look,
No,
I like to
wanted
hide in the weeds.
I wanted to think about that.
All right,
I don't.
that's fine.
I don't want to. I like to hide in the weeds. Ha ha. The Skyla weeds or weeds. Anyways, we got 18 minutes. What do you want to cover?
You want to get into some? Hey, you want to talk about the Second Amendment Supreme Court?
I don't know this story, but I'd love for you to cover it.
Well, it appears.
Hey, Naked Brands, we're going to get Armada Trading on. We're going to look at Reddit and see what we can report there. How tall is Todd Ault? I'm 6'4".
A whole foot taller than me.
A whole foot taller than Skyla. I am 6'4", and I played football, and I'm a big dude. Unfortunately, I kept eating afterwards, and so I even got bigger. 6'4".
AmericanMilitaryNews.com. You can go to the screen if you want. This is the headline.
Supreme Court agrees to hear the first Second Amendment case in 10 years. What is happening? Let us know. Let's cover the Second Amendment real quickly.
Armada's on the chat now. Yo, Armada, you're 6'7"?
Jesus, really?
Dude's a monster.
Armada, he wasn't on this whole time?
I don't think he was.
No, he has been.
was
Oh, he had to be. I was
Oh,
like,
I just
if
missed
you didn't
him.
hear all that, buddy, you missed out on. We're going to have you on the show, and hopefully he was here.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So tell us about this Supreme Court case.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to rule.
Sorry. My gun misfired.
They're supposed to rule on if the Second Amendment protects Americans' rights to conceal carry outside of the home for self-defense.
Oh, this is a New York issue, right? New York is actually taking a lot of rights away from people there, right? So what's the issue? What do they? Who wins? Who loses about concealed carry? Because this is an issue like the states have the right to like limit the access to some degree.
New York saying that requirement that individuals must show proper cause to carry a gun. That's not a rule that is often cited when applicants are denied to the right to carry. So apparently there was a court case, New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Corlett. So that's what's going to be challenged, I guess.
But they're going to hear it, but
Yeah.
that means you won't hear about this till October.
I mean, probably. It'll take a little while.
No, they start hearing cases now.
Yeah.
Is it Coney Barrett that's there now?
Amy Coney Barrett, Justice Kavanaugh. Yeah, there's plenty of pro-Second Amendment Supreme Court justices for sure.
Are any of the other Supreme Court justices pro Second Amendment?
Yeah,
that are on the Democratic side?
No, Roberts is pro Second Amendment. I don't know. Alito, I guess Alito would be anti. I don't know that for sure though. So I think this is going to be a win for freedom-loving Americans.
That say I have the right to carry a pistol
Yeah.
concealed.
It's called constitutional carry, and several states have voted for it recently. They've just said, you know what, we're doing away with any kind of procedures and policies to get a concealed carry permit. Like a lot of states have concealed carry, like Florida, and then a lot of states have reciprocal concealed carry, where you can just go to that state and you can use your concealed carry license from the other state. But a lot of states don't even require it now. It's just called constitutional carry, like Arizona. You can just go, and the Constitution is your right to
You
carry.
know, I just thought of with Naked Brands. I can't get it off my head. Why don't we get the CEO on the show?
Why don't we?
Hey,
Dude,
well, I happen to know how to get a hold of him.
what are we waiting for?
Why don't we get? Hey, Skyla, can you make that a priority? Let's see if we can get the CEO on the show.
Would you guys
talk
like to
about
see the
Naked Brands.
CEO?
If you guys want to see the CEO
Yeah,
of the
no,
show,
I'll try.
that would be
I'll do
cool,
it.
wouldn't it?
Very cool.
I just thought of that just now. Not
Yeah.
a brain surgeon type of thing, right?
No, it's really.
I wish I could cover stock options in the aftermarket because I wrote those things for $23. They expired this week.
Who's
Let me say something to you again.
Who's the CEO?
Hey, listen.
Is it
Are you
Kaplan?
listening?
Yeah.
I wrote calls on Tesla at 747.5 for $23.
Right.
So add $23 to that. What does that got to go to?
770.
Right, and they're going to expire in 4 days.
Well, what are we gonna do? They're dead. They're
I
dead.
like that. No, I wrote calls. I get to buy them back.
Oh, okay.
They paid me $23. They would have to. I would be short the stock.
Never mind. I just forgot you wrote them.
I wrote them.
Okay.
Oh, you're thinking I
Yeah.
paid
yep.
the price.
Big difference.
I didn't pay the price,
Yeah.
buddy. I
All right.
got paid.
Nice.
But it's effectively like being short.
Right.
Because if it goes over 770, every dollar above that, I lose $1,000.
I'm just enamored by this idea here to get naked CEO.
Okay,
on.
it was just an idea, man.
No, let's
Come
get it.
on.
Let's make it happen.
But all these people are saying yes. I'm going to
Yes,
make that
we'll make it
happen.
happen.
Let's make that happen.
Yeah. That sounds
I
good.
think I'm going to make a call. You know, if I could call right online. I think I could call right online.
You could probably do it right now.
I know, but if I call right online, can they hear my conversation?
No. No, they can't.
I'm going to call right online. I'm going to ask right now.
Yeah, you can. They can't hear you. Yeah, Justin Davis.
Rice.
Did you guys think you're gonna have Justin Davis Rice come on the show?
I'm going to turn the camera.
How about that? We better get some more followers and likes on this.
Hey, sorry to bother you. The CEO of Naked Brands, do you think that just in terms of his plans, with the money, what he hopes to do in the future, do you think it would be possible, do you ask if I could get him on my show? He's in Australia, right?
We have a lot of.
We have a lot of people who follow us. Like, there's like this naked army. There's thousands of them, and I'd love to maybe interview them on the show. Will you think about it? Okay, ask him. Tell him, and I'll whatever subjects he's not allowed to talk about, we won't talk about. It's all public record how much money he's raised and what he's doing. You know, he has some plans. I don't know how it could hurt him. And we have a gigantic audience. I have 430,000 people that follow me on Instagram, and I have 25,000 on YouTube. And there's thousands of these naked
These
army
shareholders
people that are all over it.
Dude, they love the company. We're gonna work on this for sure. But back into the while Todd's trying to secure the bag, so to
Right.
speak. Let's. I'm looking at the chat right now. All naked shareholders. Yeah, I mean they're all for it.
Yeah, Anna says we will bring the army. Let's do it.
Oh, if we'll break the chat if we get this to happen, for sure. No doubt about it. Yeah, so hey, let's talk about
Right.
this. Hey, let's talk about this real quick. So this week is huge for economic data.
Agreed upon topic ahead of time or something. You know, where we stuck to.
Just remember the Fed chair speaks Wednesday, okay? Jerome Powell. Just remember there's going to be bumps in the road here in the overall market this week with all the earnings reported and the Fed. And then you know how the Fed lingers. There's an announcement on it tomorrow. And then Wednesday, the FOMC meeting, and then the chair speaks at 2:30. Jerome Powell, Jay Powell, whatever you want to call him. That's Wednesday at 2:30 Eastern time. So just plan your trades. Trade your plan. Make sure that you are accounting for this, and with all the other large cap, massive stocks reporting earnings. This week can be really good, really bad.
I'm
so
very interested. Let me do this. Let me call you in about 12 minutes. I stepped aside to call you because I was on air and the Naked Army was pounding. I thought maybe I can ask and see if I can get him. So I'll call you in 12 minutes, okay? All right, but thanks so much. Even if you just, I appreciate you asking. It'll be great to, and I'll make sure we.
yeah, there is no inflation. I love that. Access denied. They don't even
Make sure we use it.
they don't even count the actual day-to-day data that everyday Americans have to pay for. All right, so there you got.
He said he would ask tonight. He's going to have a conversation with him tonight. I guess he's a little afraid of being a little bit of a meme stock, but I guess he is a meme stock, right? Hey, listen, we're not trying to. We're trying to play it straight around the middle here.
Yeah.
We don't ever comment on our position in Naked Brands. We say nothing about what we're doing, buying and selling up or down, left or right. But we do pay attention to companies that are small cap, that accumulate so much cash, because you wonder what they're going to do with the money. Let's ask the CEO directly. We're going to do that.
Let him come on air and
Let's
tell
see,
us.
Let's see if he wants to come on
Dude.
and do that with us. Which one am I doing here?
I don't know. There's so many.
All right. Boy, yeah. All right, I'm excited. I just came up with that idea.
That's a great
That is a
idea.
good idea. Let's get him on. That may give people an
Look,
opportunity. Well,
Limp Leg says it would be the first publicity that they've had since their PR team is a little lackluster. I'll be nice about that.
all right.
Yeah,
Cool.
So there we go.
Hey, we got 9 minutes left in the last segment.
Wow, that was a great idea.
And I'm a little lost today, though.
Well-
you had me through. Let's, for full disclosure, my wife and I are friends with Jason and his wife. Yeah,
Look
I
at the
ordered.
chat,
I
dude.
ordered some Long Island iced teas, and let's just say Andrea was a fan. She's, your wife is what, $1.05 completely naked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. But
Maybe like $1.08.
maybe $1.09, whatever.
Yeah. So she's like 5'0", 100 and nothing, and she's drinking what we're drinking. I'm 210. Todd's
She drank
heavier
what I
than me.
drank. Yeah.
Yeah,
she
and
did.
and then your wife went right to bed.
My wife was supposed to take a 15-minute nap. You were
Yeah.
supposed to wake her up.
3 hours later.
Andrea and I are stupid. Jason's smart. We decided to go in the jacuzzi that Skyla used at my house that now doesn't work. We thought when it got to like 71, 72, it would warm up, and it was freezing.
It's like 73.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
And she was a little feeling it. Anyways, so what was the point? Oh, yeah, it was a good weekend. I'm a little lost, though, because I was a little bummed about she drank what we drank, which I'm a bit much heavier than she is. So she was feeling it, and I thought Jason was a little disappointed in me for ordering the Long Island. So, Jason?
Dude, I just don't like to babysit.
Well, you're protective of your wife. You want to make sure she's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I don't want her to get too drunk, It's just not good.
The too drunk part's fine. It's the danger of entering the jacuzzi or walking on water.
She scraped her leg.
Well, she fell. She stepped in the jacuzzi and she slipped. A
Yeah,
little bit, right?
so that's a
'Cause
lot.
She went. She didn't go the.
So
the
that's a
stairs,
lawsuit.
right?
That's a lawsuit.
You could sue me if you wanted to.
Kidding.
Lately, she got injured for her finger, right?
Yep.
And that's a possible lawsuit too.
Walking injury.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so we had fun still. It's okay. We just got to put like a 3.5 drink limit on her. Or like one.
No Long Island.
No
ICC,
LITs.
Or the same drink.
Yeah.
Because I think when I went to the Long Island, we went away from vodka.
Dude,
we started off with a 3 olive blue cheese dirty martini,
Yeah.
which she didn't drink the whole thing.
No.
Hit the Long Island.
Kamikaze shot. Dude, it was all over the place. Vodka, cranberry. Dude, crazy.
Sorry, that was great, man. That was great.
And then you guys still asked if there was more at home.
What?
Oh, we were looking for your vodka. Don't worry.
Yeah, what happened? It was gone. By
Todd
the way.
was literally.
Brittany and Eric.
Unstoppable!
Oh, they drank the vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had tequila. I mixed tequila with some sort of raspberry drink, and I had tequila. No one else was drinking at that point. You guys weren't having it, man.
No, we were done, man.
Yeah.
You were just getting started.
I bought an entertainment house. Did you guys have you, Skyla? Do you
Yeah.
feel like I bought an entertainment house?
Oh yeah.
How
for
big is
sure.
it, Todd? Would the Naked Army fit there?
I don't know. I mean,
A lot of people could.
the house it sits on an acre.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
big
huge.
house. Hey, I love Vegas. I love being here. I love the crew. Hey, are you able to be live now? Can they hear your voice? You haven't fixed it yet. Okay. And then Josh, you can do it, but you're here in the studio.
You guys.
I got Skyla on camera. Eventually, I'm gonna have everyone on camera.
Everyone's
Yeah.
on camera.
I just like it. I like the ability for us to. What's coming up tomorrow?
Hey,
right?
don't forget baseball picks. You guys missed them. You guys weren't on the day show. So, and I don't know if you guys know, I played professional baseball a little bit. I am a big baseball fan. So I'm doing baseball.
Let me do the intro.
baseball
Okay,
picks.
every day at 12 o'clock, we do a program called Risk on Sports with Jason Bartholomew and myself. And he's a professional handicapper, and he's an honest guy. It's not that I'm going, hey, let's start sports betting. It's
No.
that I watch this guy take pride in his work. I know 2 players here in Vegas that bloviate. They don't print what they do. Jason makes it available for you to see everything he does. Let's go over your record real quick. This is full transparency. Let's go over your record.
The record to date, 26 days in, 25 days in, 33 and 31 on straight wager picks.
And by the way, 33 and 31, so you're better than 50%. You're not claiming 80% and all this other nonsense.
Here's the thing.
But more importantly, bankroll, which was started with $1,200.
Now we're 2,700.
Right. So if you would have been with Jason for the month for the last 26 days,
125% ROI.
your $1,200 would
Yeah.
your $1,200 would be $2,700. It got up to 34.
Right.
But Jason discloses everything. He did have an 0-13 weekend on parlays.
Yeah.
He was trying to improve. But look, we're still a winner. Let's go cover the parlay record because that's actually what I consider to be a disaster.
It's a disaster.
But actually, you actually have real. You don't do this Nightingale, whatever it's called thing.
No martingale.
Martingale.
No.
You do the real thing, and so you have good money management. Let's talk about the parlays.
12 and 46.
And you're still a winner.
You know how hard
he's
it is?
12 and 46 on parlays, and he's still a winner. No, I want you guys to know something. Jason got me jacked this week, and I was pumped, man. He bet.
Yes.
I'm not joking. He put $25 on a parlay that was going to pay us $18,000, and he only missed by like one thing, right? I mean, was it 1 or 2 bets?
It was 2.
2 bets, and I would have had $18,000 on $25.
We're going to hit one of those
I know. I believe that Jason will hit a parlay
soon.
that will be like $25 makes you $5,000.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the risk with him.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I don't
Yeah.
care. I'm taking the risk with him. Hey, if you want to follow Risk on Sports, go to 949-799-1831, 949-789-1831. Like it and share it. Type in ROS, Risk on Sports, in the text. Text ROS to 949-799-1831, and you'll get today's picks. We're not charging you for anything.
No.
These are Jason's picks,
This is
fully published. And by the way, if you pick and choose the picks and you don't do them all, then that's up to you.
Right.
Right? Jason, everything you see on that screen, Jason bets.
We're just trying to make a supplemental income that you might be able to reinvest in some of your favorite stocks. Just an idea. I don't know.
Tomorrow is, I lost the screen about what's tomorrow. Isn't tomorrow Microsoft?
We had it. Yeah.
I lost the screen about tomorrow. We got
Oh, it's on the far right.
earnings coming
Try that
up.
out.
Sorry about that.
Oh, we're good. Here we go.
So let's cover tomorrow real quickly.
Big day tomorrow.
Microsoft, Alphabet, Visa, Novartis, Wells Fargo. Tomorrow is a huge
City.
day. We're going to try to get the CEO of Naked Brands on.
Yes.
That-
Hey, yeah. Don't
Those
forget.
of you who want your merch, MERC, text MERCH to 949-799-1831. We're giving out free merch. We're going to give it out for a while. Eventually, it won't be free. But if you're enjoying the show right now and you like us, you like and subscribe, and you're friends with us and you want to get some merch and wear it, we're going to send it to you. This is the 59th episode of Risk On. Special shout out to Willie, one of our the main head of media for me, doing a great job helping Josh. Josh, have you been here for all 59 episodes? 59 episodes? I'm excited about that. Skyla's been here the whole time as an assistant producer. Brett, have you been here for all 59? Brett, you've been beaten. And then Nick joined us. Nick, what episode did you join us in? Brett. Those of you who didn't believe that I would do anything 59 days in a row, what to say to you? Hey, GME's going to touch 200. That's my prediction. It's 187. You thinking that GME
This show is about it's about covering risk. It's about stocks and how to make money. And we've lost money today. We were short Tesla. We made money on Tesla.
We did great today.
We had a monster day. You want me to cover it real quick?
I got 1 minute.
My audio's not working.
I don't know. Everyone's
Is mine working? We don't have the chat up.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's terrible. All right, we got 20
Can they
seconds.
not hear us right now?
Okay, well, we're live.
Hey, if we lost you out of it, we apologize. Everybody, this is Risk On. We appreciate it. It's the 26th of April. Tomorrow is a big day for earnings. I appreciate a wonderful day today. Thanks to the Naked Army for joining us. Text us for merch if you would like to do that to 949-799-1831. Hope you're well. We will see you tomorrow. Jason, got anything?
Let's go Reds tonight. Cincinnati.
We think Cincinnati's going to beat the Dodgers. We'll see you tomorrow.